Everybody has that one game. A game in your eyes that transcends being just a simple video game and becomes a work of art. A game that is the shining example of what all video games should be, one whose gameplay mechanics and presentation blend into a sublime experience full of fun and wonderment. Everyone has their favorite game. So what is mine, you might ask? Well, why don't we play it? Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. That's right, after so long, we are finally here playing Sonic Mania. I have meant to play this game for years at this point. I was supposed to play this game right when it came out, but now with this new format where I can just edit stuff around however I see fit, I think it's finally time that we give this game a shot. And what better game to play on the channel than my current favorite game of all time? So, let's get right into this. Okay, so this game is amazing, and right off the bat, it's hitting me with nostalgia, because this is the exact same opening from Sonic 3. Minus the supersonic stuff, but there is a reason for that. Oh no, what are they extracting from the ruins? Oh, it's some kind of mystical gem! Oh no, it's disrupting the space-time continuum! What? And look at these fucking weirdos! Hey, come back. Come back here. And to start off like any classic Sonic game would, we start off in the one that started it all, Green Hill Zone. What a nostalgia trip, man. Like, this entire game, in general, is a huge nostalgia trip for a lot of people. Of course, we're back to extremely classic Sonic gameplay, traditional 2D, physics-based momentum, all that good stuff, courtesy of the boy, Christian Whitehead. That man is a legend, and I will not hear anyone's bullshit. So I apologize if the first... Oh, there's one. It didn't even let me finish before I found it. Okay, so I'm sorry if the first bit of this video is just me trying to track down all the Chaos Emeralds, but you don't understand. I need Supersonic, like, as soon as possible. So bear with me as I try to find all the secret rings that I can remember, because we can get Supersonic as early as the next zone, so hopefully that goes smoothly. Can we talk about these special stages? Because honestly, I have no idea how this game managed to come out of nowhere and give us the best special stages in the series history, but of course, the boy Christian Whitehead managed to pull it off somehow. Come here, bitch! Yeah! First Chaos Emerald down. If I remember where all these things are, we're gonna get them in no time. And then the game's just gonna end. Like, we don't even have to play it at that point. If I remember correctly, oh, it's just right there. Man, I don't know how that keeps happening, but we're getting through these pretty quickly already. You might be asking, Shane, why is this your favorite game of all time? If you know anything about me as a person, you'll know that I absolutely adore Sonic the Hedgehog, one of, if not my favorite video game series of all time. I think that's more than enough reason to classify this as my favorite game, because it's my favorite franchise of games, basically done to perfection. Like, I have no real super major issues with this game, except one that I'll get to when we get to. Alright, here we go, first boss. It's this spinning egg contraption. Yeah, there we go. One down, one to go. Oh, that was it. I thought there was at least one more hit for that guy. But apparently not. And there we go, Green Hill Zone Act 1 is already done. This is gonna be a fun playthrough, I can already tell. I always love coming back to this game. Oh, fuck, really? How the hell did I miss that? So the main gimmick with this game is that it's a bunch of new zones remixed with old zones that have new layouts and gimmicks and all of that shit. That's cool and all. However, that leads me to my one main criticism with Sonic Mania. My one major issue with this game is that there wasn't enough new. Like, sure, we got 4 whole new zones to explore, and those zones are the best in the entire game. However, there's not enough of them. This game has 12 zones, 4 of them are new, 8 of them are reused. If they were gonna go with this from the start, and you couldn't change their mind on it, I think that a better solution would have been to do 50-50. half new, half old. And I'm aware, I've played the game several times. I know that a lot of the old stages are completely redone with new level layouts and gimmicks and all of that. It doesn't change the fact that they're zones we've already seen before. Honestly, this game is a 10 out of 10 for me. I absolutely adore it. It is my favorite game, after all. I think it would have been that much better. It would have gone beyond perfection if they have decided, hey, let's just make a game of entirely new zones. Because if they were gonna go through the effort to redesign all the old stages that they had, why not just put all of that effort into making completely new ones, right? I know there's a very good possibility that the team didn't want to bring back old zones and that was Sega's doing, they forced them to do that, but there's also a good possibility that that's what they decided to do from the get-go. So, hopefully if we see a Mania 2, I want to see a game with completely new zones, no reused ones, please. Holy shit. With my only criticism of this game out of the way, let's play it, shall we? And I think if we go down here, we can get to a Chaos Emerald. Yep, this looks familiar. I think we're in Chaos Emerald territory. It's somewhere around here. I can feel it. Go down here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is what, Emerald number 4? We're gonna get all of these by the next zone, trust me. Trick jump! Oh, every time I do one of those, I always panic that I'm not gonna make it. Ooh, come here, motherfucker. It's getting dangerous around here. Here, motherfucker, yeah! Emerald number 4! I played this game more times than I want to admit. That's why I know where all of these rings are. And even then, it's been a while. Like, at least 6 months since I played this game. So I'm surprised that I even remember where all these are. Oh shit. And if we go up here under this water, take this spring up to Special Stage World. That was terrible, I'm sorry. I apologize that most of this video up until this point has been special stages, but once we get all the Chaos Emeralds, then we'll really be able to get into the meat of the game, so don't worry. Yep, 2, 3. Instantly up to Mach 2. That's what we call the Sonic Mania tech. I'm not sure if you're aware, but that was it. These special stages honestly don't give me that much trouble just because I've done them so many times. If we do Encore mode, that's a different story. I'm pretty sure that's the end of this act. Oh yeah, here's the boss. What? Death Egg Robot? What a crazy reference! Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god, no, please. Oh, he dead already? Oh shit, that was much faster than I anticipated. And with that, we're through the very first zone. As you can see, they reuse bosses from older zones too. Again, I would have liked all new bosses. Oh, and look at these JoJo-ass motherfuckers fooling around. Time to jump to the next timeline? Dimension? I don't even know at this point. Oh, what's this? We're in Chemical Plant Zone. Whoa, holy shit. Alright, so who's ready to get the last 2 Chaos Emeralds instead of actually playing the game? Man, coming back to this game after so many months of not playing it, it just reminds me why I fell in love with it to begin with. To me, when I hear my favorite video game, I assume the one game that gives you unbridled joy compared to any other game. The one game that despite whatever flaws it might have, you sit down and you always have a good time with it. And this game is that for me. It's just everything I love about the Sonic franchise, basically done to perfection. And I honestly can't give it enough credit for how it dragged this entire franchise out of the pits of hell. Just everything about it, the controls, the graphics, the music, the gameplay, how fast and fluid it is, the special stages, like everything about this game is flawless. And yes, I know, earlier I said, oh, it reuses too many levels. That's an issue. That's a legitimate issue I have with this game. However, it's not huge enough of an issue for me to not give this game a perfect score, because everything else about this game is flawless. Come here! No! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh lord! Lordy Lou, why do you do this to me? Oh my god, I felt my heart jump out of my chest. And now that that's out of the way, we need to restart the level. So you might be asking, Shane, why are we restarting the level? Well, there's an easier way to get the last emerald, but we have to go back to the previous pathway, which means we gotta start from the beginning. So let's go get that last Chaos Emerald, boys. 1, 2, jump. There we go. For those who haven't played this game and don't know where these are, I guess this is also a helpful walkthrough video. So once we get this final emerald out of the way, we can actually focus on the game and actually play it instead of, you know, doing all this shit. Oh god. Alt Mach 3, here we go. It's in my reach! Oh shit. Oh god, don't fuck it up right at the end. Come here, yes! There we go! There we go! Sonic got all Chaos Emeralds! And if you played a Sonic game, you know what that means. Now Sonic can be Super Sonic, which means, I mean, the game's basically over. Like, I don't even have to play it anymore. Like, I could just go do this and then we're done. But of course, why would I do that? Now that we have Super Sonic, it's just gonna be like 10 times more fun. Now that that's out of the way, we can actually appreciate this game for what it is. Which is the greatest game ever made, I'm sorry. You can debate that in the comments or on Twitter at BeardedGamingN if you so desire. But you're wrong. Like, in terms of just 2D platforming greatness, I don't think anything is really going to top this game. At least not anytime soon. Alright, we got a boss. Hey, you wanna see a really easy way to beat the boss? There we go. There you go. Easy boss strategy. Just use Super Sonic. Alright, see, it's when we get to Chemical Plant Act 2 when the old stages start to get, a little crazy with their new gimmicks. Like, this shit? And as I said before, a legitimate issue I have with this game is the fact that there's so many reused zones compared to new ones. But then they do crazy shit like this, and it's like, well, I can't really be mad. Like, they did so much work on these old stages to the point where they're basically just new anyway, so I can't really be mad. I just would have liked to seen the extra effort go towards making new original stages. When you come to me and you say, fuck. When you come to me and you're like, Shane, what, in your opinion, is the greatest 2D platformer of all time? Without hesitation, unless something else comes out that will top this, I will absolutely say Sonic Mania. It's just a masterpiece of fun, tight gameplay, great controls, amazing level design, and superb presentation. Like, honestly, I don't think any other game in its genre beats Sonic Mania at what it does. Like, it is just the best. I know the video is called My Favorite Game of All Time and everything, but I'm pretty sure you're already sick of me stroking this game's dick, so I'm gonna try and tone it down from here on out. And don't you worry, when we get to things like Oil Ocean, we'll have plenty to complain about, trust me. Wait, is this what I think it is? This seems familiar. Oh yeah! I always forget that this is here because I usually have all the emeralds by now. Alright, I think we're about to hit the boss, and I don't think anyone, when they played this for the first time, was expecting this for a boss fight. The amount of love and care that was put into this game is honestly unreal. Christian Whitehead, Simon Thomley, the entire team at Headcannon was like, we need to think of a cool, unique, and interesting boss for Chemical Plant. What could we possibly do? And someone piped up and was like, what if we did, get this, Mean Bean Machine? You know, that super obscure game from the mid-90s that was basically just Puyo Puyo Sonic the Hedgehog edition. It's things like this that made me fall in love with this game so hard, so quickly. Because, like, no other game, unless we're talking a really small, passionate indie game, would do shit like this. Like, who nowadays playing this game for the first time with no knowledge of Sonic the Hedgehog is gonna get that reference? 0 people! I can guarantee you that. That also plays into the fact that this game just has really good bosses in general, but I digress. This is the best level in the entire game.